Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Earl, happy 2023.
Happy 2023, buddy. We made it.
We did. But really, what's ahead on the mortgage side, it's all about inflation. So people are very concerned about interest rates, and sure, that's important. Rates in 2022 jumped up to significantly higher than during the pandemic, but still historically fairly average.
Right.
And in projecting for 2023, some of the big economists that look at these figures are with Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, who are government-backed or quasi-government-backed mortgage entities, the Mortgage Bankers Association, the National Association of Realtors, and kind of across the board, they end up looking at an average of about low sixes to upper fives on a 30-year fixed mortgage, which that's actually historically pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Not crazy pandemic government subsidized rates, but that was just temporary. That wasn't reality. Now we're back to reality, and those are affordable price points for sure. The other piece, home price forecasts. So again, there's a bunch of different folks, a bunch of different economists. The chart that I'm looking at here has Realtor.com, the Association of Realtors, Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, the Mortgage Bankers Association. The average of all the forecasts really has it at about flat. They're estimating an increase of 0.1%. Some of the entities are expecting gains as high as 5%. Some are expecting some losses, but if you average it all out, it's probably going to be pretty flat for 2023 versus 2022. But keeping in mind, over the last few years, we've had some major increases.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I was going to say. The increases were so astronomical, double-digit increases, that single-digit increases, which is a normality, we're just getting back to normal, like we talked about before,
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, if housing prices stabilize, I think that's a great thing for people that have been considering a home purchase. If mortgage rates continue to improve, and we'll probably, my gut instinct is we should comfortably see the mid to upper fives next year or later. Oh, I guess we're already here later this year. So I think home affordability is going to be pretty sweet. And I think March, it's going to get competitive again. Usually spring, people get back in the market. There's been a lot of people over the last year on the sidelines that want a home, that just have been kind of waiting to see what happens. Now that things are consistent and normalized, I'm thinking a lot of those people are going to be coming back in the market. So January, February, March, if you're considering buying in 2023, probably a great time period to get started.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one thing. I've seen an uptick in the last week or so of people, especially on the higher end, which is surprising. Most people may think, it'd be more investors or people of that nature, but no, it's people on the higher end. Home prices from $500,000 to $1 million plus has been seeing a lot of traffic lately. A lot of traffic over the last couple of weeks.
Very good.
I'm feeling as optimistic as you are that, in the spring of the year, things are going to kind of tick up to a pace that they're not expecting, at least from my standpoint.
So if someone wants to get started in the home process this year, Earl, what should they do?
Well, if they want to get started in the home process, one of the first things they want to figure out is what is their motivation? Are they moving because they're military? Are they transferring to the area? Are they moving because they want to downsize? They're not empty nesters. Everybody has their own motivation, and that's really, really huge. They have to understand why they want to move, because a lot of people are kind of locked into 2-3% interest rates from years ago. So they may say, hey, I don't want to spend that extra money on the monthly mortgage, at this particular time. But if it's necessary, or if it's something that was in your game plan from the beginning, why not make the move? It works fine. Secondly, what they want to look at is, what does their next home look like? Is this going to be their dream home? Or are they moving from a 2-story, 3,000 square foot, beautiful suburban, conventional style home to a 2-bedroom rancher or 3-bedroom rancher? Or, what actually are you planning to do, or what does your home look like that you're going to move into going forward? And lastly, what they want to do is they want to find out how ready they are. They want to try to figure out, does it fit into the budget? Is there saving, is there savings, ample enough to make the move? Does it make sense? Because a lot of times we hear a lot of the same saying, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. Hey, and it makes a lot of sense. If it's not adding up, then it doesn't work out for people. So it's more so an overall generalization of things is you definitely want to work with a mortgage professional like Kevin or a real estate professional like myself. And that way we can all come together and come up with the best plan of action for your move or your sale. And in some instances as well, because generally when people sell, they plan to buy or move somewhere else.
That's great advice. And for first-time buyers, there's a lot of awesome incentives out there right now for down payment grant assistance and a lot of incentives that are coming down the pike to keep house prices, mortgage payments, especially interest rates, super affordable for first-time buyers. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, who we mentioned briefly, they're actually increasing some interest rate and lower cost incentives for first-time buyers.
Wow.
So there's a lot of opportunities coming in 2023.
Yeah, that's exciting. I can't wait to see that information. Hopefully we'll be able to share a little bit of it here, on our show, going forward too.
Yeah, we should do a first-time buyer discussion soon.
Hey, that sounds great. Kind of get some of the, and we can have people chime in live, maybe possibly too. We'll do a live session.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I'm super excited about 2023.
Yes, sir, buddy. Me too. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Earl. And I guess we will catch up again next week.
Sounds good, Kevin. Thank you so much, buddy.
All right.